today we have the Marvel Legends Retro Classic carded Marvel's Rogue from the Uncanny X-Men. And this figure is another Target exclusive. Hooray, Hasbro, for giving us yet another store exclusive, which will be near next to impossible to find for a lot of collectors. But out here in Manila, we do not have Target stores, which makes it more complicated to get this figure. But I picked up this figure, thankfully, from Hobby Corner. And here's a quick look at the packaging. It's a nice classic retro card with a nice clamshell bubble on the back. It's your standard classic retro X-Men card with a little bit of the bio and a picture Photoshop image of Rogue. And here is Rogue out of packaging, and the figure looks absolutely gorgeous. I think the figure came out way better than I expected it. It looks just amazing overall. Very, very little to complain about this figure. The figure is already an amazing mold, and Hasbro made it even better. If you didn't already know, the figure is just a repaint and redeco of the originally released Rogue from the Juggernaut wave, with the obvious difference of paint apps, a new head sculpt, and it includes a new fist that is holding on to a glove that she had just removed from her other hand. Obviously, this is the same one that came with this figure, albeit it's got a little thinner, much thinner fingers than this one. The head sculpts are obviously very different. Here's a close-up look at the head sculpt of both figures. It's the exact same head and face, different hair sculpt, and different paint apps on that head sculpt. I think it's the same head sculpt. This one, I think, is more cartoon accurate. This one, kind of more comic book accurate, but I think even in terms of comic book accuracy, I think the new figure did it better, I think. I just love how this old face sculpt has been painted. It feels like more like a statue or a maquette. This one really comes straight out of the comic books or cartoon. The yellow obviously is much different. This one is a brighter lemon yellow. The green is also different. This one is a less metallic type of green. It's more of a glossy, flat green. This one is metallic. Same with these, how the straps have been painted. The gloves are obviously different. Same with the yellow. The jacket is a lighter shade of brown. The X that they've put on the jacket is much better looking on this new Rogue than the previous one. But basically the same figure done in a better way. I'm so glad they kept this old Rogue mold. It's really just a wonderful, wonderful female Marvel Legends sculpt, and I really love it. I wish they could use more of this body mold. And so some final thoughts on this new Rogue figure. Need I say more? It is an absolute must-have. Even if you already have the previously released Rogue, I think, you owe it to yourself to get another Rogue. She's just an amazing character, amazing figure. And for all you X-Men fans, this is a must-have. I honestly think it's the better Rogue figure. If you missed out on this figure, all the more that you should be getting this figure. The figure is going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. Just a word of advice, if you are picking through several on the pegs, wow, you are so lucky, because this thing is going to fly off the shelves as the moment it's released. Make sure you look out for the paint apps. Paint apps, quality issues on the paint apps will abound. I've seen one that had the smudge on the X, and some lipstick blemishes right there, some smudging right there, the eyes, some of them were smudged, some of them are, one eye is higher than the other. Just be wary of that. Very, very minute quality issues on the paint apps, but overall, an amazing figure. Let me know in the comments what you think of this new Rogue figure. Do you agree with me? Do you think it's a pass? You think you're better off getting the old Rogue figure? Hit me up in the comment section, and as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. And if you want to help the channel out, please check out my Patreon account. There's a link in the description box below. Thanks for watching.